welcome back to my channel. I have a very fun, exciting video that I wanted to post that I was not planning on posting. If you also hear any meows or scratches at the door, that is my cat. I tried to let her stay in the room with me, but she is not she's just being really bad right now. So we had to let her go out there for a little bit and, calm down. Anyways, I was not planning on filming this video because I just didn't know it was happening, but Olivia, or Liv's library, and Zoe reads, and Abigail's cup of tea, I believe is it? Yeah, Abigail's cup of tea have all come together and are doing a sweater weather readathon, and I just thought it would be fun to film my own TBR for it, which is the books that you are planning on reading, and basically my thoughts on the readathon, because I have not done a readathon in so long, and I feel like this time of year is when so many of them pop up. Like, I know that Liv and another booktuber, Desi, our darling Desi, she does the Gilmore Girls readathon more towards like November and like October, November, somewhere around there. And I really was excited about this one because it's all the vibes that I love. It's everything fall related, cozy, just like all the stuff that I love. But I am actually going to be doing it a little bit differently than how they are having it be or whatever. And they did say you can, you can do just one book, you can do all the books, you can do everything. I'm going to go into detail about what I am going to interpret it as and how I want it to go. So let's just go ahead and get into all of that. So I'm going to go through all the prompts, or actually I'll go through the prompts as I show you what book I'm going to be using it for, and I'm going to post a thing on my Instagram and stuff. But there's 5 prompts and then 7 picture prompts. So if you're on Instagram, everything is supposed to be read. You're supposed to readathon, you read the whole, however long it is, like a 24-hour readathon, or a week long, or a month long, or however you do it. And it isn't actually supposed to start until the end of October, but I'm like, okay, the end of October is like basically the end of fall to me. Like, it's the end of that season, and I'm going to start reading like Christmas books. So I'm like, and I don't have the time to read. I want to be able to like complete this readathon because I've never fully completed one before, and I really, really want to complete this one. And the way that the prompts are and everything happen to follow my next few weeks of reading. So actually, technically, I will be done with the readathon before the readathon even starts. But that is kind of how I'm going to go. But I'm still going to be posting the photo prompts when that week happens and all that stuff. But basically, I'm going to be doing it a lot earlier than when it's actually happening, because all of the prompts go along with the books that I'm about to read, and it just like makes more sense to me. So that's what I'm going to be doing. The first prompt, I'm going to read from my phone of the prompts. Let me find her Instagram. I'll also have everybody's Instagrams and YouTube channels linked down below, so you can check their videos out and what they're going to be reading for this readathon, because I have been talking about how much I've been getting really back into reading. I've stayed with my 1 book a week reading, and the whole year I got a little bit behind when I moved, but I ended up picking it back up by reading just short books to get myself back on track. And the books that I have lined up for the next couple of weeks, I am so excited for, and I've not been that way in months for any of the books that I've been reading. So the reading prompts are, the first one is to read a book with orange on the cover. Now, behind me you can see I have a few books that are orange. However, they're like Pretty Little Liars, and then I've got a Zoe one but it's in the middle of the series that I've already read, and I don't have anything really with orange on it. So if you have any suggestions of books that have orange on the cover that are like fall cozy vibes, let me know, because I really need some ideas for that one. That's one I don't know what I'm going to do for. I'm probably going to end up definitely reading these out of order of the prompts, but I mean, it doesn't matter, you know, as long as you get the prompts done, I feel like. But yeah, reading a book with orange on the cover, I have no clue what to do for that one. That's the one thing I am stuck on. But the next one is to read a book that takes place during the fall. And actually, if you've been following me, I just finished reading this one called Yours Truly. It's the second book of the Truly series. There's Absolutely Truly, Yours Truly, and I'm currently reading Really Truly that just came out in June or July. But that book is more summer. This is very much fall, and then the other one's more like winter-y type vibes. So this one fits that specific prompt, and since I just finished reading it, like the day that they posted the sweater weather readathon, I was like, okay, well, this is my only book that's like that. I'm going to go ahead and check off that prompt. So technically, I've already completed one of the prompts for myself, if I think of it that way. Or like, technically, I've already finished it. So, but that was my book picked for that prompt. And then the next prompt that I have is read a book in a format that you typically don't read. And when this happened, I was like, wait, I have the perfect book for this. And actually, it won't be here until not this coming up Tuesday, but the following Tuesday, September 14th, which is fine because I have my other book that I'm reading right now. But if you don't know that I am obsessed with Animal Crossing, Animal Crossing has decided to start a new manga series, and it's all Animal Crossing based, mainly for the New Horizons game. And I pre-ordered the first book of it, and it comes out September 14th, which I'm so excited for. And it's more of like a comic book, graphic novel type book. And obviously I don't ever really read those types of books, so that will fit for that prompt. But yeah, so that is, I don't have it physically with me yet because it isn't out yet, but that is for that prompt that I'm going to be reading. And then this one is read a book with a fall word in the title. And I just talked about and just picked this book up at Target like a couple of weeks ago. It's called 13 Witches, which witches and 13 are kind of like very fall type, because 13 is like, you know, Friday the 13th, but then witches falls in with the fall word. And this is the first book of the series, and I'm really, really excited to read this for that prompt. Also, I don't know, let me know in the comments, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. I feel like this is more yellow than it is orange, but you tell me what you think, if that would count as the orange on the cover. However, I would really like to find one book for each prompt instead of putting a book for 2 prompts of the readathon, so I don't know. But that is for that book. And then my final one is to read a backlist which is published before 2021. So basically anything on your reading list that you've been wanting to read, but it was published back like before this year. And the book that I want to read for that, which I haven't picked up yet, is the first book of Chris Colfer's Land of Stories book. I feel like that would be kind of a good one because it did come out in like 2015, and I feel like that's like a fairy tale type book. So that's what I'm going to be doing for that. And then if you want to go on their Instagram or on my Instagram, I'll post the picture prompts, but my camera is about to die, so that is basically all the video that I have, but that's kind of what I'm going to be doing for the readathon. And then I'm going to most likely have it done right before it actually begins, technically, with the dates that they gave for the readathon. But I feel like for me to be able to complete it and participate in it, I'd have to start it now. And it also goes along with the books that I'm planning on reading for the next few weeks. So there's that, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure to subscribe. I might do some reading vlogs or something like that along with my other stuff that I've been posting. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you, goodbye.